to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On second down, here's Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 30, the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown in this opening quarter, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Pretty sizable gain of 8 that time on the keeper, but now it's 4th down. These two teams all tied after one. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run with Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. Give him 52 yards on the ground. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20, 10, touchdown, Indianapolis. Saquon Barkley his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Aaron Donald with a sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Saquon Barkley. 22 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Watch out.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Jackson now on 3rd down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. A first down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play. Willie Lanier, the Hall of Famer, there on the tackle. They'll run with Barkley. Oh, and now he bowls him over. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Oh, he's got the full package. He can spin, he can juke, he can make you miss, he can drop a shoulder on you. Some of that elusiveness we saw at Penn State has definitely translated to the NFL game. Saquon Barkley hit the proper buttons and turn him loose.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On second down, Barkley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Go, 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 run.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Stenerud able to put this one through. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Barkley. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. Give him 55 yards on the ground. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. At their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 25 on second down, Jackson. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they...
And he takes it in for a Colts score. A 5-yard touchdown.
Yo, good game, though.
And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. following the touchdown. Here's Stenerud to kick it away.
I said you got lucky I didn't pick
this fielded at the 2.
I didn't have to reach Shaquan Barkley at all either. Well, I was trying to
and not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
You didn't expect right there to stop.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect
I mean, it's good, though.
You're
nice,
the football again.
Nah,
You're going
never,
to take
never
care of
that.
it,
Pause
but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
That's what you
attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
I'm never salty, you know what I mean? That's without the
He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another first and 10 here. Now they try the right side here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I put on all the time.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
With this nigga, Andrew Luck, if I could do the same thing, just running around with fucking this nigga, Jackson, that's not going to happen.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson flushed out right.
See, it's not going to happen.
Go for the end zone.
Nah, you don't have that shit dead out.
That's
a problem.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
It's not going to work.
Credit the secondary, credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
I'm not going to lie to you. I was really not trying to play. That's why I took that. I deactivated Saquon Barkley out of position.
On third down, Barkley.
What I could do differently.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39.
No, but good game, though. I would love to play you again, though. We could play, though.
It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
It's a real game.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Mike, 45. Watch the flag, watch the flag, watch the flag.
He can run for it, and he will. They find some open field here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here we go on 4th down. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
This is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
You know, have fun and enjoy life.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
On on second down. They'll run with Gordon. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
On third down, Barkley.
Damn it.
And he's got some space here. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 45 yards on the ground.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead.
Okay, when I meant like you got lucky, I don't have things. I really didn't come in and play a game where I thought nobody was going to play with you. I wasn't trying to play.
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
I didn't want to play like this. Not serious like this.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days.
But like I said, I'm
on
fire
and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better
I'll activate. Trust me, I'll activate. I promise you, I'll activate. Everybody activate. I got Peyton Manning too. I don't use Lamar Jackson. I use Peyton Manning for hot route
scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from first down. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I don't take this game that seriously, man.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
That's not a problem. It's no fear in my heart, man.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He is going to find Hill here. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Blaming. Hold on.
First down run
I'm
by
not
Barkley
blaming
unsuccessful.
Lamar.
He won't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Do you see me with Yusuf on?
And that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Thank you. I told you, that's what I'm blaming. I'm telling you, I don't have no action. No. Because of the fact that I took the Billies down. I took the Billies down. I took the Billies down. I ran for 200 yards, over 200 yards without a Billy. I took them down without, for the fact to see, I wanted to see if I could do this, if I could replicate the same thing with Jackson that you could do with Luck. That's it.
And unable to get downhill
there, so I don't want Jackson just for the fact that Jackson can run
just a gain of 2 there. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
I want to see something.
Now Jackson throwing on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep down. This is caught inside the 15. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. They'll go to Barkley again. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with
Davis and all the hard-working men and women on our crew. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
Came to win. Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Yeah. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. Yeah. I can't.
Flash and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired.
That on my hit is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Yeah. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. Receptionist. What now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest. No recess in my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables. Now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. Answer questions, right? And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly, your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Yeah, tell me the ending. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Check 24, check 24.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Yo, what's up?
And open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Strong right. We got 3, we got 3. Look, check 29, check 29. Bang, bang. Whip.
Here's Michael Vick. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. 15 yards on the play, first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. This is Barkley. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down to the 29-yard line. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 29-yard line.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And Vick's throw there incomplete.
The positioning here is key as a
Yeah,
defensive.
Sunday, I'll quit out this game. Unless I'm playing the game right now, I quit out. This ain't nothing. Taking the L, that's not that serious.
honey, I dash. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop.
Bro, I wasn't even talking like that. I'm just saying, brother. I'm just saying I wasn't ready, but I'm ready.
Jump in the stands, no man, man. I'll deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash.
I got everything wrong, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, where? Oh.
Flammable, sure shot. I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a animal. Know the game like a.
Let me see. I'll go to party settings. Where'd I go to party settings? Party settings and do what? Allow your voice to be shared. I got it. Allow, always allow. Got it. Yeah, it's down. So it should be on now. Yeah, I'm in there. Should be on.
They could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. 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 They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am. There's no need to keep it low. I can call for the D like a turkey. I run straight through the D like a train. This shit we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call us up making a name. I put on the jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all.
I accepted your friend request. Should be there. Your friend request should be, I think I accepted it, so you should be there. Did I accept it? Did you get it? Hold on. It is now. Hold on, I got it. I accepted it. It's good. You're good now. Yo, what's your Twitch name? Why would I do that? Like, come on, stop it now. Stop it. Yo, you are wild. You're wild for that. You wild to think that. First of all, bro, actually, I was paused. I was about to ask my man to see the game. That's what I was going to ask. So, because I stream too. I stream in YouTube, though. I'm on YouTube right now. So, all right. I would never do some cornball, bro. I'm not a cornball, bro. I take my L's and I take my wins, bro. I've been doing Madden for a long time. Talking about since 2003. Since it first came online. And I've always been a tough competitor.
I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good.
Now I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him to watch mine because he likes going on Twitch better. But for some reason, my Twitch is having issues ever since I moved. I moved from Brooklyn to Manhattan to the Bronx. So when I moved, I don't know what's going on with my Twitch. It's just, I was just Twitch all the time last year, but I can't fucking Twitch now. And I was like, that's why I'm staying on YouTube.
Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that
nah, you're a funny guy, man. You're a funny guy, homie.
Lost a lot, but I can't.
I'm gonna see right now. Hold on. Let me. First of all, let me flip up. Let me see something around. Nah, I didn't get nothing. After I know. Hold on. Let me. That's what I'm saying. Hold on. Let me fit. I gotta put the plate of friend. I gotta. Hold on. Hold on. Let me reset event. Don't send it. Let me reset the event. Damn. Okay. All right. Cool. I got you. I know. I got it. All right. This should be good now. Never. Come on, man. You're a funny guy, man. I think you're real funny. You're hilarious. I swear to God, you're hilarious. I guess a lot of your streamers like you're funny. You must be the comedy. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. I was just saying, it's the same. I got Niners and Giants. Yeah. Let's see where we go. Nah, bro. All I was saying, bro, I wasn't even talking shit. All I was saying is I was just trying out something. But I'm good now. We ready.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
I tell you, do not go on quarterbacks. Do not
Remember,
go
for the
on
longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Just like I did.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Nah, don't blame me.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I actually kept Lamar in the game. I just activated. All I did was activate. Nah, I said I didn't activate somebody too. All I did was activate somebody. That's right. I'm good. That's all I did.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Barkley. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On first down, Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And able to rip chip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's complete to Christian Okoye. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Running left, it's Barkley. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Check, check, lucky.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
A 3rd and inches, you pretty much expect to see straight-ahead runs, and this one doesn't quite go that way. And it certainly didn't help him trying to pick up a first down.
Yeah, tried to get to the outside, lost yardage.
Switch it, come on, switch it. Show it up. Check 15, check 15.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check tight.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside.
I do a lot of substituting.
On 2nd down now, Barkley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
That's it.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it. But listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game. Plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right, the social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
On second down, Barkley. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, second down. On second down now, Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. To throw on third down, Jackson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is indeed good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
26-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Great. 180. Hey, Mike, 6. 50, Mike's 50.
20.
In the face. Check 13. Check. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Check.
Out of the gun, Newton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
I feel like I didn't have my ability for
That's fielded in the end zone.
I was really trying something. I'm honestly, don't get me wrong, I use
solid return, very good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
For like a good month and a half since I've been using Peyton Manning. But I ain't gonna lie, I saw
the Indy offense at the line and set to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Newton. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. On the corner blitz that time, the sack goes to Denzel Ward.
Great.
3rd and long, it's Newton. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Back to throw, Newton. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 19 on the last play, 19 more here and another first down.
Okay. Wow.
Here we go. 180. 50's the mic. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Stenerud's kick is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Pat Tillman, the legend, in on the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
You. Check, crunch.
20.
6 guys, check 6 guys. Check safety. 36. Check 3. It's great. 19.
On third down, it's Gordon, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Great. Turn up. 66. Pull it. Half. Hey, alert three. Shoot.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. On second down, here's Barkley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here's Newton. Eluding, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Lawrence Taylor able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now, let me just say something. I don't want nobody ever think I ain't copying nothing.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Again, it's Barkley. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. He's going to fire this thing deep right side into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations, all right? Fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Forced out to his left. He wants it all for the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 52 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
You got that one deep ball on that.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception on the last drive, which led to the tying touchdown. So 10-10 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And he'll give it here to his running back. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley.
Nice
he lost the football.
Nice
call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, but the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I saw that shit the whole game. Why did I spread my line?
79 yards. And the Colts are going to jump back in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's going to let it fly.
Why did I throw like that?
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage. So that one hurt. No timeouts left. Look at where the ball is on the field, Charles. I don't know if the fat lady's singing yet, but she's starting to hum a little bit, isn't she?
You think she's doing scales at this point? I don't think there's any doubt about it, but they had to go for it. In this situation, with their timeout situation as well, they had to take the chance, try and get it done. They didn't. Now they're powerless to stop them, essentially.
They need a big play somehow for their defense.
I will. Got you. Good game, though, bro. Definitely. All right, take care, man. Good game, though.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. I'm with the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bag.
You better call back. They blinded my trailer in the end zone. I'm under